Lord, it's me again. I'm not sure where to start or if you even get tired of hearing my endless dramas. But here I am, kneeling, not because I'm holy, but because my knees are weak from carrying all this weight. Paciencia napo. I'm sorry, I know I've messed up big time. I've turned my heart into a chaotic intersection with no traffic lights, and now there's a 3-car pile-up. I confess I have loved 3 women all at once. It sounds like the plot of a bad movie, I know. But this is my reality, and it's a mess I created. A sin I can't seem to untangle on my own. I'm asking for your forgiveness for this polygamous heart that doesn't know how to love right. It wasn't a conscious choice, I swear. It wasn't like I woke up one day and decided, today I'll collect hearts like they're trading cards. It just happened. Each one of them came into my life like a different kind of light. One was the steady morning sun, another was the comforting glow of a lamp on a rainy day, and the third was a sudden brilliant firework that left me breathless. I was afraid of the dark, you see. I was so afraid of being alone that I welcomed every flicker of light, not realizing I was starting fires I couldn't control. Now I'm just standing in the middle, getting burned, and I know I'm burning them too. I feel like a fraud, a liar, a thief who steals moments and affections that aren't rightfully his to take all at once. Every I love you I say feels both true and false at the same time. How can that be? How can my heart be so full and so empty simultaneously? It's a constant battle inside my head, a civil war with no clear winner. One part of me justifies it, saying I appreciate them all for different reasons. But the bigger, louder part of me screams that I'm just a selfish coward, a boy who is too scared to choose because choosing means letting go, and letting go feels like dying. So here I am, Lord, laying it all out. My guilt is a heavy blanket I can't shake off. I ask for mercy, not because I deserve it, but because I am lost and I don't know the way back. I have a heart that beats for 3, and it's breaking into a million pieces. Please, show me the map out of this maze. I'm tired of running in circles, tired of the lies, and tired of the person I see in the mirror. I want to learn how to love properly. I want to learn how to be whole again, even if it means being alone for a while. I'm sorry for the hearts I've entangled in my mess. Loving one person is complicated enough. Imagine multiplying that by 3. It's a logistical and emotional nightmare. It's like trying to watch 3 of your favorite TV shows at the same time on 3 different screens. You try to keep up with all the plots, but you end up missing the most important details in each one. You're present, but you're never fully there. My mind is a tangled mess of schedules, conversations, and inside jokes that I have to be careful not to mix up. I'm constantly editing myself, filtering my stories, and living in fear of a slip of the tongue. The mental exhaustion is a different kind of tired. The guilt is relentless. When I'm with one, I feel like I'm betraying the other 2. Each happy moment is tainted by the shadow of my deceit. It's like eating your favorite dessert but tasting ash. I see the trust in their eyes, and it feels like a punch to the gut. They give me their honesty, their vulnerability, and their time, and what do I give them in return? A fraction of a man, a shared heart that can never be fully theirs. I'm a walking, talking lie, and the weight of it is crushing me. I want to be honest, but how do you tell someone you love them while also loving others? There's no good way to say it. I try to justify my actions by telling myself I'm not hurting anyone as long as they don't know. But who am I kidding? I'm hurting all of them, and I'm hurting myself most of all. This isn't love, it's a carefully managed crisis. It's a house of cards that could collapse with a single gust of wind, a single text sent to the wrong person. The constant anxiety is my shadow. My phone is a ticking time bomb. Every notification makes my heart jump. This isn't the kind of love story anyone dreams of. It's a horror story where I'm both the monster and the victim. My greatest fear is causing them pain. The thought of their tears, of their hearts breaking because of me, is a torture I inflict upon myself every day. I imagine the moment they find out, the look of betrayal on their faces. It's a scene that plays on a loop in my mind. I want to be the reason for their smiles, not the source of their deepest wounds. But by trying to hold on to all of them, I'm setting them up for a heartbreak of epic proportions. I'm a coward, too afraid to make a choice, and my cowardice is a weapon pointed at the very people I claim to love. Before this chaos, there was just Anna. She was my world, my everything. The kind of love you read about in books, the one you think will last forever. But forever has an expiration date, I learned. She left, and the silence she left behind was deafening. The pain of that heartbreak was a deep, dark hole I thought I'd never climb out of. It taught me that putting all your love in one basket is a dangerous gamble. So, when I started to feel again, I think a broken part of me decided to diversify the portfolio of my heart to spread the risk. A stupid subconscious defense mechanism. Then came Bea, Clara and Diane. They weren't replacements, they were rescuers. Each one helped pull me out of the darkness in their own way. Bea, with her infectious laughter, taught me that it was okay to be happy again. Clara, with her quiet understanding, listened to my unspoken sadness and gave me peace. Diane, with her fierce spirit, challenged me to be stronger and to face the world again. They were the stitches that helped close the wound Anna left. I clung to them, to their light, because I was terrified of falling back into that hole. I needed them, all of them. The problem is the fear never really went away. The ghost of being left behind haunts me. It whispers that if I commit to one, she will eventually leave, just like Anna did, and the pain will be just as unbearable. So I keep them all close, a human shield against loneliness. It's a selfish and twisted logic, I know. I'm using their affection as a bandage for my old wounds, which is unfair to them. They deserve someone whole, someone who isn't constantly looking over their shoulder, waiting for the other shoe to drop. They deserve a love that isn't born from fear. I dream of a love that is fearless, a love where I can be all in, without a backup plan, without an escape route. I want to trust someone enough to give them my whole heart, not just the pieces that I think are safe to share. I want to erase the fear that was etched into me. I want to believe that a relationship can be a safe harbor, not a battlefield. I pray that Bea, Clara and Diane can move on from me, if that's what it takes. I pray they find someone who can love them fully, honestly, and without the baggage of a haunted past. They deserve so much better than a man who is still fighting yesterday's ghosts. Lord, my ultimate prayer is for healing. Not just for me, but for them. I pray that when this all comes to light, and it will, their hearts will be protected. I hope they can forgive me someday, not for my sake, but for theirs, so that my mistake doesn't become a permanent scar on their ability to trust and love again. I pray that they find a love that is pure, undivided and true. A love that doesn't require them to share a heart. I hope they all find happiness, even if it's a happiness that doesn't include me. They deserve that much and more. As for me, I'm terrified of ending up alone. The thought of a future with no one by my side is a cold, empty prospect. But I'm starting to realize that being alone is better than living a lie and hurting good people. Maybe this is a season I have to go through. A time of solitude to figure myself out, to heal the broken parts of me, and to understand what true love and commitment really mean. I dream of a day when I can love one person with my entire being. A love that is whole and complete. A love that builds a family, a home. A love that is enough. I know the road ahead is long. Honesty will be the first, most painful step. There will be tears, anger and goodbyes. But it's a necessary storm to clear the air. I hope to find the courage to face the consequences of my actions. I want to learn to be a man of integrity. A man whose I love you is singular and absolute. A man who isn't afraid of being vulnerable, of being all in. I want to build a love that is founded on trust and honesty, not on fear and deception. I want to be the kind of man that someone deserves. So I'm letting go. I'm surrendering this messy, complicated, polygamous heart to you. Take it, break it, and remold it into something better. Teach me the lesson of true faithfulness. Teach me that real love isn't about collecting affections, but about dedicating your whole self to one. Let this painful chapter be a lesson, not a life sentence. A story of failure that leads to redemption. I hope to find a love without regret someday. A love that is simple and true. And I hope above all to become a man who is finally worthy of it. Amen.